What is going on, everybody? And welcome to XCOM Chimera Squad. I played a little bit of XCOM 1, or I played a little bit of XCOM 2. Never did anything profile or on YouTube for anything with that. It was just kind of one of those games that I'm not the best at, so I just decided to kind of not do anything with it. Looking at it now, kind of wanted to get into XCOM Chimera, and I decided might as well record it on top of the fact that I'm still doing some of the other stuff I am trying to work on whatnot, but most of it's not going to work. I do kind of want to do just more of like the story difficulty, but I think we'll stick with normal. We're not super good at it, but we're decent enough to where we could really probably get to work. Want subtitles. Okay, we'll leave that pretty much on how it is. We'll leave the tutorial and we'll go in on normal, we'll go in with all the rest of that, and we'll see how it's gonna go.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
Obviously, still some tension from the previous game.
Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up breach points to get the jump on enemies, preview the enemy presence at each breach point, and modifiers that will be applied. Then assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll enter the fight. So I guess we want to just assign everybody into the main door. Alright.
Stay behind me.
I think we'll take out this guy. Does that result in unless it's just gonna be clear for the first breach.
Hello, I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, 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 history.
Focus.
Agents and enemies take their turns one at a time. The current play. So agents have 2 extra points for each turn used in movement. Cool. Okay, so he's gonna go next. We got a lot of half cover, lots of dash. To move into the cover and gain a certain rotated chemical. Ah, they added that kind of. Oh, it's so nice. Well, there's no good cover really to move into besides like going over here.
Okay, I'm moving.
Do you have an open shot on that guy back there? So I think we'll try and get him.
Eliminating.
Let's go have her run here.
Knocking down hostiles.
We'll have you move there and go into the match unless you can shoot. Okay, might as well. Cool.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
So now we're going here. Can work with that. Some encounters offer more than one breach point with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all to the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the encounter together and will be closer to in the timeline or to the breach point's room. Will enter is shown next to their name and can be changed using the arrows. So the last unit through this door will do a lot more damage. Doesn't tell me how much damage they all do. This tells me that they'll most likely expect damage through here, so I might as well send I guess these guys here, and then we'll send Virgin Godmother through here.
Open sesame!
She's got some kind of iffy shots. He's alert. He's surprised. He's aggressive. He's also surprised. So we're gonna go pop him. Never mind. Oh my god. Alright, shut him. Okay, at least we got one. Jesus. Yeah, that guy took 2 shots and didn't want to take it. Each agent has a unique ability that can use the return, eventually gaining more abilities from their cost and equipment. Most agents also have this do ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guarantees a hit. Use it to earn additional rewards. And ensure to use his charge rations to escape. So you get cover here in front of everybody. Alright. Well, let's move
Into
the
the
cover.
action!
I want to try and shoot this dude. So that's... Okay. Now the guy behind cover is gonna go... Attach your gains one charge when the energy shield is destroyed, does not automatically every what's going on? Not a whole lot. So I think what we're gonna do is
Heading over there.
pull him back. And then we're gonna go for this guy. And that whole rod's gonna He's gonna go. Urge physically taxing enemies' mind, making them go berserk, and attacks a nearby target adds them to the neural network, cannot target enemies in the neural network. Verge secondary stunts target for limited durations and adds them to the network, cannot be targeted by I think we'll have him enter Overwatch.
Move into position.
Didn't really do much because I was assuming. Oh, I forgot how this works. I'm very upset that I forgot how the Overwatch works in this game. They changed it from the previous one.
Engaging target.
Alright.
Gremlin on the way.
You're the best.
And then have you go Overwatch. And then you.
I'm going.
Get a move on.
Obliterating.
Alright, let's get you on over here. And I was gonna shoot. Cool. We did it.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Alright. So breach points can only be accessed with a special equipment once an agent with a required asset is in the first slot. The other agents then can be assigned. Okay. Alright.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit. It is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
First, dude. And might as well keep going. Just it's the highest chance we got. Nice. So we'll go for the next. Not bad. He's hungering.
Mirror Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Cherub is down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Agent 7's HP will begin bleeding out over several turns indicated by the number on the timer. The mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is saved with the stabilize ability or the counter is completed before the timer expires. Yeah, run to
needed.
Don't stray too far.
Put you here. I'm gonna do my watch. I don't think I will do it.
Once an old
He's gonna watch. Does it tell me what areas he's watching? Fires a shotgun and a short point damage on multiple enemies. That's effective. 37% chance to hit.
Cherry, are you still with us?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, well, we got the stupid wounded dude. I hope that after this. Never mind.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Like I was gonna try and say, like, it's like I hope that like after we can do the breaching phase, you can kind of choose where people are gonna go.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
Alright.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that, not yet, but we can find out. 31 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
31 shows any current targets you consider squad to respond. Chimera Squad can respond to one target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Okay. 31 PDs needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death as the city on edge. Let's see what we can do to help. Yeah, let's send the APC, I guess. Sending the APC to resolve the situation will automatically advance. Okay.
Your work with 31 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Progeny, Grey Phoenix, and Scare Secret or something coil. Progenies are a loose network of human scions. Their visions for 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Grey Phoenix is an organization of alien scavengers. They had quietly amassed the kind of weaponry Reclamation is mandated to recover. The other people are underground religious movement for hybrids. They've reached salvation, but only those who once fought XCOM. Choose a faction to be investigated. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. We'll do the Grey Phoenix guys.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork, from the first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operation, hidden missions that must be revealed and completed to knock out the faction's main plans, take down, stop their final attack, and end their threat to City 31. So we needed an organization of alien scavengers that have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry. Do I click anywhere, or do I just go back? Visit the assembly.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
What? Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, a new weapon, or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. The agents assigned have decreased the time it takes to complete a project. Delirium is one of the 3 resources Reclamation requires. It is spent to complete progress in the projects and the assemblies. Okay. Construct an android. Sure. Intensive missions and areas and assembly projects. Sure. We will do that because that's the only one I have. Alright, back to the map. There's a critical combat mission target available. Okay. Credits are one of the 3 resources Reclamation requires. They are spent and supplied to both buy new items and upgrade existing ones. Okay, so this is what get me 45 credits. Whisper here, I'll keep you updated on any activities. I guess we'll send a new agent is available to revisit the armory. The armory is where you manage your agents, load out agent abilities, organization biography and tint armor.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
So that looks like a muton. I guess he's something. And then I got the snake dude. I want this guy.
Whisper, there's a problem.
Axiom, welcome. What's wrong?
I noticed someone took the biggest locker.
Yep, that was me. I knew you'd get here eventually and grabbed it so no one else would. Don't worry, I'll move my stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem. I already did. Violently.
Didn't you see the note?
Yeah, afterward. I'll replace what I can.
Alright. Favorite dude already. I'll replace what I can. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Alright, I don't think I'll need any of that right now. Investigation. Doesn't have the progress. City map. Critical.
Say a hostile force has access to a dangerous device, but destroying it would cause harm to you or others. In that case, finesse is the better option. Approach the device and disable it, just as you were trained.
Kind of want to try and see how this will go. I don't think it wants me to take the other people. I want to see kind of what's going on when we mix match these squads around. And also mess around with some of the abilities, because...
A short while ago, Grey Phoenix engaged unknown assailants at this location. After the shooting stopped, Grey Phoenix locked down the whole block.
I sense desperation and fear.
About our arrival?
No. We do not concern them.
Alright. Breach mode. Well, might as well just assign guys on in, because there's no point. Alright, let's hop
Keep
on
behind
in.
me.
Okay, we got him. Surprised, 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 surprised. They're all surprised, so... Pop this dude. Try to pop this second dude. He's got some health. Let's see if we can take him. So we don't have to worry about it. And only got one. Sweet. Cover everybody. Once a mission agent can be moved on the timeline so they can once per mission. Preparation grants a defensive bonus and moves agents next turn. Earlier in the timeline, use this when an agent is caught in a dangerous situation or to coordinate. Can I? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Axiom charges to a target and smashes down with both his chance to disorient, stun, or render unconscious. High rage improves the chance to ability to. Okay, so he's gonna go, like, no matter what. So I think I'm just gonna put him in Overwatch. High cover from what? Is that count as high cover? Did I not go far enough? Can I not see the cover he's behind? That was obnoxious. Take Roski, you're good to get out.
I'm getting a strong source of Illyrium in your vicinity. I can't pinpoint a location.
What does Great Phoenix need with that much power?
I think we'll just go through the save the breach and charge, because I don't know if I have to
Follow me.
Alright, what do we got? We got some alert dudes, some more alert dudes. Try and see if we can hit this guy. Let's try and... Is it another? Oh, nice. He's already in Overwatch.
Make a hole. Come on, get to safety.
Leave or die.
That's gonna hurt. Never mind. Dude's an idiot. I feel like this guy's got like no freaking movement. Try rushes in any energy suit consuming all charge. If charge is consumed, deal damage and come behind enemy damage. Increases with charge, replaces subduing. Alright, let's go in here. We're gonna put you in Overwatch.
Keeping a lookout.
They won't get the drop on us.
You're gonna go here.
Knocking down hostiles.
Nice. Reverse successfully cast. So do a battle, we can get my moves, then is added to version. You know, the bird version is turning for each enemy in the room.
Subdue the target.
Nice.
Whoa, I'm reading a massive Illyrium core in the next room. It's losing stability fast. Secure and contain that core before it takes out the whole block.
Check your file. None of us should go home in bags.
Alright, we're gonna bring Churn up and Verge, and then we're gonna bring Big Boy and her through here.
Keep behind me.
How's this for an entrance?
Got Aggressive Boy. Aggressive Boy.
We're here for that target. Bring it to a halt.
I think having him shoot here would be the best option, because like the adder's gonna go, but I could also go on like an Overwatch, try and see if he'll move, and then also get the Python maybe, but I don't know how an Overwatch works. I don't know if it'll hit both of them, or if it'll be like how it normally is, where it'll only go for the one. Okay, big boy's gonna go, so we're gonna throw for Overwatch.
I shall move.
Okay, so that got some extra damage in on him. Let's pop the full cutter, which means I need to take him out. Let's get you in cover. Whoa. Let's do that. I like that option.
Could not arrest the hostile.
Good. Alright. Now you're gonna want to go and get behind that big boy. How would you miss? You're standing, you could literally poke him in the eyeball.
Thought I had it.
That's fine. Like, you're just gonna get stuffed.
Almost dry.
All that matters to him is that core.
Yeah, I think you can't do more because of this. Let's go on Overwatch on this one.
Covering.
So I need
Thank you.
everybody to try and do their best. Let's have her hit the door. She's also gonna go under.
Covering my zone.
This guy's gonna go over
Okay,
here.
I'm moving.
He's gonna go on watch. There's just not much I can do.
On the
He's
way.
gonna get over here. Let's go
Your
for it.
mind falls away.
Low on ammo.
Oh, let's go. Don't hit the civilian.
I'm running low. Changing position.
Swift and steady.
Heading over there.
Super hit. There you go. Encountering hazards to be essentials. we want to try and subdue a bunch of people.
Gray Phoenix is after large quantities of Illyrium. Why do they need that much power? Illyrium access would allow them to refine an explosive powerful enough to kill Mayor Nightingale. Gray Phoenix has the means. Find out if they had the motive.
Okay. Just kicked right down the power charging cable thing. Ow. Alright, that'll be the end of the first episode. A good kind of wash through the first tutorial with the actual first mission into the game. So now we can kind of see.
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen it here and stuff. I just want to click on everything. Okay, but yeah, that'll be the end of the first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do check out more, and I'll catch you guys all in that next episode. Peace, everybody.